Nearly 2 months after a deadly shooting inside Durham Police Headquarters, we're learning some new details in a just-released autopsy report.
This involves 19-year-old Joshua Farmer. This is his obituary here, posted online by Greer Funeral Home. Durham police said Farmer was shot and killed when he lunged for an officer's gun and a struggle broke out. The autopsy reveals he died from gunshot wounds to the neck and head. The medical examiner could not determine who pulled the trigger.
Bianca Holman reading through that report for us this afternoon. She joins us live now at Durham Police Headquarters. Bianca, this autopsy is raising a number of new questions about the incident. Tell us what it says.
Hey, good afternoon, you guys. So we just got that medical examiner's report today, and while it does provide a lot more detail about what happened inside the police headquarters in May, there are still a lot of questions. Again, how did that gun end up going off? That's one of the big questions that we still have. So this is what we learned from the medical examiner's report. We learned that that the service weapon that was used was a 9mm gun. It was a police service weapon. The medical examiner's report says that the 19-year-old was taken to Duke University Hospital, and it goes on to share that on May 14th, while he was at the headquarters, he was being questioned about a homicide where he was a potential suspect. An officer walked Farmer to the bathroom that was down the hall from the interview room, and while in the hallway, he was being switched out of one set of handcuffs and placed into another set. That's when he lunged for a service weapon of one of the officers standing near him. Police say 3 of their officers near him jumped onto the ground to regain control of that weapon, and that is when 2 gunshots were heard. Police say Farmer was bleeding from the neck and head area, and officers tried to rescue him until EMS arrived to take on those rescue efforts. And medical staff report that there were 2 gunshot wounds were at the head and neck area. And so when it comes to his behavior, those who interviewed him said that he was, quote, unremarkable, and multiple witnesses shared that Farmer apparently said, "Just shoot me," during the struggle with the weapon. And it's noted that he didn't have any history of suicidal ideation or any potential drug use or substance abuse. And one key detail noted by the medical examiner was that they classified his death as undetermined because they say they cannot determine who pulled the trigger, much less the intent of any of the person or persons who did it. And so at the time, Durham Police Chief, they shared that the suspect fired the shot from the gun that was in his control. So we're going to continue to really comb through this medical examiner's report and try to seek some expert insight on this and everything that has gone on. Of course, we've asked the Durham Police Department a couple of questions about that day and about some potential footage that could be released. We'll definitely keep you all updated as we learn more. Back to you.